Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations, but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. That's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
That's just good, hard running by this back, and man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give the receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Going to try to use his legs here. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He pulls in the catch. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch and up for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. Touchdown, Volunteers. It was a foot race, and he won it. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Testing the right side here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Give it to the back again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Offense operating from the pistol. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
3rd down coming up after that running play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. The pocket breaking down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Chris, third down here, they throw the football, which I have no problem with down inside his 10-yard line. But the big thing is the quarterback has got to do a better job working through his progressions to give himself a chance. The last thing he wants to do is take a sack, and now they're facing fourth down. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. This one will be fair caught. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Went backwards on first down, so second and long for the 24. The shotgun handoff here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And he's intercepted. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Tennessee 7, Michigan 3.
The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They're going to run it. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Toss play, running right. Quick juke. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, this is a great toss play for the first down. One of the things I love about this play is you get the ball to the back's hands. Now you allow him to see the defense, kind of stretch the defense out, and then get north and south and pick up a first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off the scramble.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Look at this, an end around to start the drive. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Vols. No chance to catch him.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Short return tackle made at the 27th. A crucial takeaway.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And it's no good. You missed it. And the lead remains at 4 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They got him down out near the 40. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And here comes a deep shot. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Timeout.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Quarterback drops back. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The shotgun running play call. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
I love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And the Wolverines pick up enough for a 1st down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Final 9 seconds of the half as they line up here on 1st and 10. Has the 1st down and more. The offense will take their 1st time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Tennessee.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Always looking to throw. He's got his man wide open. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the 1st half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the 2nd half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Of 3. 2nd down coming up.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Tailback takes the handoff again. He's swarmed by the defense.
Brought down at the 33-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Can he make it to the marker? It's a fumble. It's a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Here comes a handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. The Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll try to run this one in. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Tennessee. And they go in front here in the 2nd half. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, no, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
Tennessee 21, Michigan 17.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he lobs it deep down the middle. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Can he take it all the way? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their third interception now in the game.
Now comes the offense set to take over here. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
First and goal, Tennessee.
Check out this call on 1st and goal. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, when you're defending this offensive coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. This is not something I'd expect to see down in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good.
28, Michigan, 17. Returner runs out of bounds.
Michigan offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Caught over the middle. It's Ware.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loses 1. 3rd down coming up.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab near the sticks. It's Ware. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Receiver makes the catch. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
Good enough for a first down. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Tennessee 28, Michigan 17.
The back's got it. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now, at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. With the catch, it's Ware.
Chris, positive yards are always going to help you. These guys got a long way to go to get themselves back into this game. When you put positive yards on back-to-back plays, you start to get some confidence going and believe you can do it.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Can he get there on the ground? And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking for a gap. It's Ware. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. As the first down is still going. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the handoff. He's got some room. Can he get there? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the two-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Fine time, moving to his left. Breaking free at the 35. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and his quarterback, being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
And the Vols pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Offense getting set. It's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner being brought down. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes a quick grab.
Chris, you're only down one possession. This quarterback hasn't had the greatest of days, but I'll tell you what, a play like that, maybe it helps him start to string together a few in a row.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's complete downfield. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. And the Wolverines have first and 10 here. Now they're running on the toss. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Loss of 4. Second down.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Going the other way, can they stop him? Past the 10. Touchdown, Fowles. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good.
Michigan, 23.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Michigan offense back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Off the play fake on first down. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure